Hi, so I know it's been quite a while since I've done a video, but I wanted to just fill you all in on what my HS journey has been like since my surgery in July. The good news is my arms are flare up free. I haven't had any active flares since the procedure, which is great. They are sore sometimes when I wake up first thing in the morning, which is odd. My surgeon told me that I really need to just massage the area, use lotion in the areas where the scars are like the worst, and just try to basically help the skin heal and develop more elasticity, I guess. The unfortunate news is my HS is trying to move to my lower body. I've had flare ups in that area before, but this past 2 weeks, I think, the past 2 weeks, I've had about 4 or 5 going on at once. So that's not good for me because the groin area, the backside, those are definitely not areas where you want to have a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Excuse me for walking. I'm in my backyard enjoying the fresh air today. But nevertheless, so that's been a concern of mine. I also had a polynidal cyst removal procedure done in December of last year. And it didn't really heal, and about a month ago, it flared up so bad that I could barely bend down to pick things up off the floor. I was having my children pick things up for me. In the middle of the night, I took some painkillers and I rubbed Vaseline back there in the area. And by the next morning, it had it had drained. It relieved itself. And I went to see another surgeon because I'm going through the VA hospital for all of these things. And I saw a general surgeon about it. He told me it's pretty common, especially in younger patients, and they do stitch the area closed after this first procedure. He said, but the second procedure it probably won't be stitched closed, so it will be left open. And I'm at this point now, so I am really considering what's going on with my body. Something's obviously wrong on the inside, which is why it's emerging on the outside. It has to be. It only makes sense that something's going on, obviously. I know there are a lot of people who are dealing with HS in different stages. Some are very healthy, some aren't so healthy. Maybe they're dealing with other autoimmune diseases, whatever it is. You know, we're all battling HS and trying to figure out what is going on. So I'm about to embark on a 90-day plant-based diet. I'm not attaching labels to it like, oh, I'm going vegan, I'm going vegetarian, pescatarian, none of that stuff. I just want to see what happens to my body when I consume more plants and basically to try to purge my body and um, almost detox it. I don't say purge, but more like detox my body to see what's going on with it and see how it responds to just eating from the ground, eating from the earth, what happens to it? Because if it is true that changing my diet, for me personally, if it's true that I can really change the nature of this disease in my body and get it to the point that it goes away, then it's worth trying. It's definitely worth considering. And I want to see. And maybe I'll have great results from it. Maybe it'll remain the same. I don't know. But I'm very interested in trying. This past year, like I said, the HS has been, a big handful for me, for my family. If I wasn't going through the VA, this would be a very, very costly disease to deal with. It's very time consuming, it's energy draining, and emotionally, it can be overwhelming. So, if you're new to HS, or if you are contemplating surgeries, or if you're looking for a more alternative medicine route to healing your body from this, I would highly encourage you to consider it. Join me. I'm definitely going to try to start a Facebook group for a 90-day plant-based diet. I won't call it a challenge, but just an effort to see how our bodies react to it and respond to it. And I know it's around the holidays, around Christmas, but for about 2 weeks at a time this year, I would eliminate meat from my diet just to see how I responded to it, what I craved the most, how I felt, and I honestly never thought about meat. I only thought about, like, sometimes I would think about sugar, things like that. but it's nothing that a smoothie can't handle in terms of like a sugar craving. So anyway, I hope that this video finds you well. I hope that you're having a good day, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried it and what your results were like. I'm really interested to hear other people's stories about this. So I hope that you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.